Michael Chandler believes he is a better wrestler than Khabib Nurmagomedov. Chandler recently signed with the UFC and will be the backup fighter for the UFC 254 title fight between Nurmagomedov and Justin Gaethje. If he has to step in and fight the champ, he believes he would be able to out-wrestle the Russian. "I think I'm a better wrestler than he is," Chandler said on Sunday during an Instagram live conduct. "That's not to disrespect his wrestling. I think he has shown to be the most dominant wrestler in mixed martial arts, the most dominant wrestler in the world. What he does to guys, he comes forward with reckless abandon, pushes you against the cage, picks you up, puts you down and puts you in the Dagestani handcuff. The game plan against Khabib, he's not going to take me down, I don't think. If he takes me down, he's not going to hold me down." For now, Michael Chandler will be on Fight Island and ready to step in. Former UFC welterweight champion Tyron Woodley suffered his third straight loss this weekend at UFC Las Vegas 11. He clutched his rib as his fight with Colby Covington was stopped in the 5th round on Saturday. Woodley released a video statement regarding the loss and rib injury he suffered during the fight via Instagram. "I have no excuses, I felt good. I trained hard, I was in great shape. I felt like I did everything right. Everything felt good from the walkout to the stretch, to every single thing about the fight. I looked him in the eyes yesterday and I knew he was going to be ready to fight. I thought that was good. He did a good job of keeping the distance, not coming at the shots. I just felt like I was reaching." Woodley continued to talk about what motivated him to not give up in the fight. "I just was thinking about everybody right now who's protesting and fighting for something good with Mr. Floyd's family. So I'm like, I can't just give up in here. I never really gave up hope that I was going to win the fight, to be honest." A scan of Woodley's rib was also released to ESPN. Mike Perry sent a message to Khamzat Chimaev after the Swede's UFC Vegas 11 win. On Saturday, Chimaev was set for the toughest fight to date as he was set to take on Gerald Meerschaert. GM3 made it clear he was going to derail the Swede's hype, yet that is far from what happened as Chimaev earned a one-punch KO win in 17 seconds. Following Chimaev's win, Perry took to Twitter to send a message to the rising prospect. "I was 9-0 with 9 KOs once," Perry wrote. Chimaev is now a perfect 9-0 in his career. The Swedish prospect was coming off a first-round TKO victory over Rhys McKee just 10 days after submitting John Phillips in his UFC debut. Mike Perry, meanwhile, returned to the win column with a decision win over Mickey Gall in June. Before that, he suffered back-to-back losses to Jeff Neal and Vicente Luque. Whether or not this message by Perry is a call-out of Chimaev is uncertain. If it is unlikely that will be the fight given Chimaev is set to take on Damian Maia or someone even higher ranked than the Brazilian BJJ legend. For now, Mike Perry will not be offered a fight until he gets help for the recent troubles he has had. The MMA community reacted to Covington's TKO victory over Woodley at UFC Vegas 11. "We all knew about the bad blood leading up to Tyron Woodley versus Colby Covington, but tonight we finally witnessed both men settle their differences inside the UFC octagon. There was no love lost going into the main event, and we wouldn't have it any other way." Here is how the pros reacted to the TKO victory by Colby Covington at UFC Vegas 11. Mackenzie Dern is ready to begin her climb up the strawweight rankings. After arriving in the UFC as one of the most hyped prospects in the sport, the 27-year-old grappling ace now feels like she's graduated to contender status following her latest win, a first-round submission of Ronda Marcos at UFC Vegas 11. While she still has a lot more left to learn, Dern believes that she's a threat to the title, and she's anxious to face the kind of competition that will move her closer to the belt. "I definitely think I'm a contender," Dern said at the post-fight press conference, "but I have so much to get better and so much to evolve. And I'm so excited to try all these new things and be so complete as a fighter. I think any person they give me, I'm going to show something new." Dern also addressed her surprise that Marcos was willing to test her on the ground, as well as a timeline for when she hopes to fight again. Social media is part of life in the fight game for most fighters. Many of them turn to Instagram to keep their fans and followers informed and entertained since, for now, its reputation is less vitriolic than some of its contemporaries. Check out some of the most popular Instagram posts from Mackenzie Dern over the past year.